Hello everyone and welcome back to Big Blue Recap, a channel where I attempt to analyze and certainly criticize all things Giants. And now that I'm back from my sabbatical, one that made George R.R. Martin look like a McDonald's employee, I'm ready to pick apart our beloved New York Giants. Last year, everything that could have gone wrong went wrong. Every positive bounce of the ball in Coach Daboll's first year went the other way this past season. Whether it be DJ getting injured again, or Wink Martindale planning an all-out mutiny against Coach Dabes, last year was the Woodstock 99 of football seasons. But we can't go back, just forward. A roster has enough holes to make a block of Swiss cheese jealous. And that's okay. Joe Schoen has had a good offseason thus far, between collecting offensive linemen like Pokemon cards or trading for a stud in Brian Burns. I like our offseason. And yes, I also am so happy they got rid of Saquon Barkley. All we did outside of one season was lose with him. We can lose without him and not have to deal with him getting injured or being unable to pick up the crucial 3rd and 2 or causing an interception with his stone hands and being rewarded occasionally with the big play. Speaking of injuries, DJ makes Mr. Glass look like Wolverine. Even if you believe in him as a player, I'm not sure why you would. But even if you do believe in him as a player, his injury history cannot be ignored. Sure, you can blame our New York City turnstile of an offensive line. That doesn't make his 2 neck injuries and torn ACL magically vanish. That's not even mentioning his ankle. He can't be counted on. So that being said, let's get to the draft. What will they do? Now, I want a quarterback. A quarterback is the most important position in all of sports. It's the gas or electricity in a car. I don't care that you have lane assistance or Apple CarPlay. What good is that if you can't drive the fucking car? I would take any of the top quarterbacks. I really like Jaden Daniels, but Brian Kelly all but confirmed that he's going to Washington.
He is going to be so committed to taking care of himself that you don't have to worry about size or he doesn't weigh enough. Lamar's done a pretty good job with his size. I think Mahomes, I wouldn't consider him a giant because he's going to get the ball out to the playmakers and make plays for Washington.
Now let's say the Pats take McCarthy or May at 3. That number 4 spot becomes real important. Would the Vikings use 11, 23, and another first rounder to get up and take whoever's left? Would the Giants go all in? If I'm the Giants and I have a strong conviction on one of these quarterbacks, I say go up and get your guy. It's not like they've been hitting in all their draft picks for the last decade. Another great scenario would be if the Giants can take one of Malik Neighbors, Marvin Harrison Jr., or Rome Odunze and pair him up with a quarterback later on. Now, do you want to replace an injury-prone quarterback with Michael Penix Jr., another quarterback who has a shopping list of injuries himself? Or maybe try to get Bo Nix. I'm not the biggest Bo Nix fan, and it doesn't have anything to do with the fact that he's this year's Van Wilder draft prospect. Could they trade down? We have no outside corners other than Deonte Banks, and definitely can use another safety. Could they possibly trade with Minnesota if their initial targets are taken before 6? Quinyon Mitchell, corner out of Toledo, or Cooper DeJean, cornerback / safety out of Iowa, and Brian Thomas Jr., the other wide receiver from LSU. A combination of those 3 players could be a nice haul for a team that has as much talent as a college kid has food in their fridge. I'm just saying. Anyway, it's good to be back. Thanks for watching. Be sure to like and subscribe and tell me, what would you do at pick 6 in the draft? Thanks again, guys.